Testing for song. 1, 2. Microphone check. Microphone check. Testing for sound. Bless the Lord. Hallelujah. 1, 2.
1.
Hallelujah.
The Library Evangelical Church is teaming up with the special group who is visiting with us as part of the mission outreach, the 360 team. So wherever you are, if you are from a distance, you come close to the market. Much to learn as we present the message, the gospel message in different forms.
One of the coolest things I thought before we even got there, obviously the trip there was very interesting.
Our plane didn't work. It had been struck by lightning and they couldn't find an exit point. They had the entrance point, so we had to get off that plane so they could basically crawl all over it to find this exit point. So we moved over to a different plane, got on that plane, thought we were going to be going, let's go. Turns out the luggage belt thing was broken, so we couldn't go. Finally, they hand-loaded all our luggage on. We're going. Get to Puerto Rico, miss our connecting flight.
God is a provider in just many different ways. I mean, very first off, like in Puerto Rico, just providing us with the night there.
At first, we thought our plane getting stopped or whatever, missing our flight was a bad thing.
But we were in the airport and we got a chance to work on our puppet shows. And we were doing our puppet shows, but we didn't have any music for some of them. And there was this one family that was going to Disney World, and they came up and they were watching us, and just seeing how excited, they had a really little girl, seeing how excited she was and laughing and stuff to all our puppet shows just really gave me, and I know it gave some others, a big confidence booster, because it really showed us that, you know what, we can really do some good things with these puppet shows.
And even down here, on our connecting flight, we almost had to leave people behind, but the last second, we're getting onto the bus to take us to the plane, and they're just like, all right guys, get on, we got 3 seats for you.
I just keep going back and really looking at it and saying, if we would have made that connecting flight and we wouldn't have had those boxes go through, that was all of our art supplies and those Bibles, and we were able to hand out so many Bibles just to kids that they could take and have their own copy of the Word, that in itself was worth us staying an extra night in Puerto Rico.
And it's just how he opens up situations for us, and he, if we rely on him, he's going to provide for us.
Well, obviously there's a lot of really cool parts about St. Lucia, but some of the things that stuck out for me was just seeing Spy Kids. They all started off kind of like, I don't know, these kids are kind of weird, I don't really want to do the songs and stuff, but after that, they were, by the last day, they were all jumping up, and like we got told a couple times to make sure they were on the ground because they were pulling on the strings on the ceiling. And
the last day of Spy Kids was probably my favorite, just being with the kids there and seeing how excited they were to like hear the message about God for me, and that really meant a lot to me. And then as hectic as it was a lot of times, it ended up going good anyway. So
they still really plugged into it, and they still really understood the message that we were trying to give out to them.
The gospel, they just take onto it so fast, and it's like awesome to see the kids come to know the Lord.
It was really awesome.